Hello friends, are you ready? Today we are embarking on one of the universe's most exciting adventures. Together with legendary heroes like Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, and Thor, we are at the beginning of a thrilling journey filled with mystery. Inside the spaceship, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man are making preparations to locate the source of the signal. However, little do they know, the entity they will encounter is much stronger and more mysterious than they anticipated. On a strange planet, the team encounters an unexpected entity, and this is just the beginning. However, the challenges facing our friends will never be able to stop them in the end as the final battle unfolds. However, here is where surprises begin. I'd love to tell you what it is, but let it be a surprise for you. Keep your eyes and ears open because a bigger adventure awaits them in order to secure intergalactic peace. In the spacious lounge of the space station, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, and Thor were comfortably seated around the table. Iron Man was reviewing his technological gadgets and briefing the others on recent missions. Captain Marvel was recounting the latest developments in outer space, while Spider-Man and Thor bantered jokingly between themselves. The intimate conversation among friends filled the quiet atmosphere of the space station. As they began to speculate about the complexity and origin of the signal, Iron Man quickly turned to his technological devices, attempting to trace the origin of the signal. He swiftly slid his hands onto the holographic control panel, starting to analyze the data flow. His eyes were locked onto the screen as he tried to decipher the signal's frequency and coding through the computers. His expression was filled with seriousness as he evaluated possible scenarios in his mind. Other heroes also gathered around, eagerly awaiting Iron Man's analyses. Finding the origin of the signal was crucial for identifying a potential threat beforehand, and Iron Man had taken up this task. While Iron Man was attempting to trace the source of the signal, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, and Thor gathered together to assess the situation. They gathered around the table and began to discuss the matter seriously. Captain Marvel, with her expertise in evaluating threats in space and similar situations, guided the others, while Spider-Man discussed the possible effects and consequences of the signal with a humorous tone to lighten the atmosphere. Thor speculated about the origin of the signal, drawing from the wisdom and experience of Asgard. Together, they resolved to act decisively to determine whether the signal posed a potential threat. The team emphasized the importance of working together to identify and intervene in any risks beforehand. Collaborating would unite their strengths, providing a more effective defense against any danger. Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man gather inside a spaceship. While Iron Man tries to determine the source of the signal at the ship's control panel, Captain Marvel and Spider-Man wait in the corridor. Iron Man focuses on the control panel, trying to trace the signal, while the others look around. As they examine the details inside the ship, they may find a clue. While others watch with interest what Iron Man is focused on, they also inspect the details inside the ship. Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man gather inside a spaceship. While Iron Man tries to locate the source of the signal at the ship's control panel, Captain Marvel and Spider-Man loiter in the corridor. As Iron Man struggles at the control panel, we can't help but sympathize with his difficulty. Meanwhile, Captain Marvel and Spider-Man may seem to wander aimlessly, but they are actually curious about the technology and details of the ship. The screens and equipment on the walls indicate how advanced the spaceship is. After locating the source of the signal, the team decides to descend the ship onto this mysterious planet. Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man each take their place at the ship's control panel, wearing their respective costumes. As they descend, they feel excited but are happy to embark on this adventure together, trusting each other. As they land the ship, the sense of friendship and solidarity among them fills them with courage, and they eagerly continue this journey into the unknown. When the team lands on the surface of the planet, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man begin to explore their surroundings. Iron Man, clad in his classic red and gold armor, carefully surveys the area, while Captain Marvel, in her powerful red, white, and black costume, eagerly scans the surroundings. Spider-Man, in his classic red and blue suit, curiously examines the environment, accompanied by a swinging web. suddenly, they encounter an unexpected alien entity. The entity has an intriguing appearance and is closely scrutinized by the team. While Iron Man conducts technological observations, Captain Marvel senses the entity's energy, and Spider-Man makes various gestures and signs in an attempt to communicate with it. As the team tries to communicate with the alien entity, each member seeks to understand its intentions and purpose. They cautiously increase their interactions with the entity and strive to establish friendly contact. This encounter with the entity is both exciting and somewhat mysterious for the team. While trying to communicate with the alien entity, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man sometimes experience funny moments. Iron Man approaches the entity with technological displays, Captain Marvel tries to examine energy flows with the mysterious entity, and Spider-Man attempts to communicate with gestures and comedic movements, leading to misunderstandings and amusing mistakes. Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man engage in battle with the entity. However, unexpectedly, the entity proves to be incredibly powerful against the heroes. Despite their best efforts, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man face a tough struggle in their fight against the entity. Working together, they attempt to resist the entity's attacks, but it only grows stronger with each passing moment. The team strives to make their efforts more effective and maintains hope together. Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man continue their fierce battles when suddenly Thor and other superheroes also disembark from the ship to join the fight. Thor, wielding his mighty hammer Mjolnir, retaliates against the attacks, while the other heroes try to resist the entity with their own abilities. The team, acting together, strives to form a stronger front against the entity. After a long and arduous battle, the heroes work together to neutralize the entity. Iron Man attempts to control the entity using his technological skills, while Captain Marvel and Spider-Man launch powerful attacks to weaken its energy. Thor and the other heroes also lend their support to neutralize the entity's power. After a long and exhausting struggle, the heroes finally render the entity powerless. The importance of teamwork and trust in each other once again becomes evident at the end of the battle. Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, Thor, and the other heroes share the joy of victory achieved through their collective efforts. Together, they investigate the origin of this powerful signal wave. At the end of the battle, Iron Man, with his superior computer skills, discovers the true source of the signal and solves the mystery. Thanks to their solidarity and the power of teamwork, they successfully complete a challenging mission. Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, Thor, and the other heroes believe in their ability to overcome any difficulty because of their trust and friendship in each other, and they are ready for the next adventure. The heroes return to the space station to attend the Peace Summit eagerly. Upon arriving at the space station, they eagerly await the opportunity to meet with intergalactic leaders and diplomats. After doing their best, the heroes board the spacecraft amidst laughter. Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, and Thor are determined to work together to ensure peace. At the Intergalactic Peace Summit, the heroes collaborate to engage with leaders from different galaxies. Iron Man provides technological solutions. Captain Marvel strengthens diplomatic relations with her powerful leadership skills. Spider-Man lightens the atmosphere with his cheerful demeanor, and Thor contributes to peace with his strength and determination. Together, they work diligently to achieve intergalactic peace and grow stronger in their trust in each other.